Thank you so much for coming to April as Donate Life Month. First and foremost, I want to thank the wonderful mayor of Haverhill. This is the 5th year that he has hosted an event to help celebrate organ and tissue donation. Haverhill is a wonderful city for many reasons. One of them is because the RMV is located within City Hall, and I want to recognize the RMV here for the wonderful job they do each and every day presenting the organ and tissue donation to the general public. 99% of all people who register as organ and tissue donors do so through the RMV and the DMV in every 50 states. We take great pride, and we are really the only public health question presented on a state document seen by the vast majority of people. Verbally asking the question, would you like to register as the organ and tissue donor, means a great deal. And again, thank you so much to the RMV for the wonderful work you do each and every day. Today, we're here to celebrate life, both life that's been received through organ transplantation and to honor the loved ones who've passed away who've become donors. And we've got wonderful volunteers from the New England Organ Bank here to share their stories. First, I want to introduce David, and he's happy to share his story. David?
Good morning. I received a liver and kidney in 2014. I had Crohn's disease, which led to my liver and kidney failure. It's been the most wonderful thing that happened to my life. In addition to receiving my donor's liver and kidney, I've also met his family. It's been a tremendous experience for all of us. I feel healthier than I have probably in over 10 years.
David, thank you so much. Greatly appreciate it. I also want to recognize Representative Dempsey's office. He's been very supportive for organ and tissue donation. Thank you so much for attending. We have another individual who's been personally touched who wants to share her story. Yvette is a wonderful individual and is an ambassador in our RMV program and goes out each month to say thank you to the wonderful RMV staff for verbally presenting that question each and every day. Yvette, thank you so much.
Good morning. My name is Yvette, and I received a kidney transplant in 2012. I've been doing excellent ever since, and very grateful. I'm able to play with my grandchildren and do a lot of things that I couldn't do while I was on dialysis. Thank you.
Thank you, Yvette. Greatly appreciate that. I also want to say that anyone can register as an organ and tissue donor, no matter what age you are. There is no age limit. People in their 60s, 70s, and 80s can register. We want to give the greatest opportunity to help save people's lives and have everyone encourage them to register as an organ and tissue donor. When you first get your license, you go through a driver education class, and we have a wonderful video presented to the student population of 16 to 18 to 24 years old, and we have a great volunteer, Samantha, who's doing a fantastic project and really paying tribute to her father through the work she's doing to help promote organ and tissue donation. Samantha.
Right. Hello, my name is Samantha Newberry. I'm a junior at Georgetown High School. In the spring of 2006, my father was diagnosed with polycystic kidney disease. So initially this hadn't really been a problem, but as time went on, his kidney failed and he was told he needed a new one. So in June of 2006, my mother defied the odds. She was approved and a match to him. The odds are 1 in 100,000. And so from our circumstances, I've become inspired to encourage individuals to register as an organ donor, and therefore I've taken on my project, which I call Check Yes, to inspire young teens like me to check yes when asked to register as an organ donor.
Thank you, Samantha. Greatly appreciate that. Organ and tissue donation is a voluntary choice. That being said, it's not a neutral choice. Again, it is presented at the RMV and or DMV throughout the country where the vast majority of people come to the state to get something, and we greatly appreciate everyone considering that. Again, the vast majority of people who register do so at the RMV, but you can also register online at donatelifenewengland.org. Again, donatelifenewengland.org. That website, you're able to find more information regarding organ and tissue donation and register. Organ and tissue donation is something that truly affects so many people, and I'm so pleased to have met the city councilman who is here to share his story and to present some information that he has. Thank you so much, City Councilman.
Not anticipating that this would happen, I brought some information, and it's regards to my son, Christopher. My son passed away July 1st of 2015. and he gave organ donation. And my family and I recently received the letter from the organ bank, and I'll just read to you what they sent. Dear family, I am writing to offer my condolences to you, your family and friends. I understand the space left void when a loved one has passed. I am the man who received your son's liver. My name is David. I'm 62 years old with 3 adult children, 2 adult grandchildren, and 1 great-granddaughter who just turned 1 January 8th, 2016. I am a pastor, author, guitarist, singer, and songwriter. I have received a PhD in pastoral counseling and now am in the process of pursuing certification as a licensed clinical pastoral counselor, advanced certification from a biblical, faith-based approach. This would be impossible if it were not for your donation. Again, not mine, my son's, Chris. I have worked in this field for many years as a secular substance abuse clinician in our local prison trying to help inmates understand the source and root of their challenges, i.e. addictions and addictive behavior. I understand the challenges because I was also challenged with substance abuse issues. I want to say thank you and wanted you to know the good that will be done in thousands of lives because of your donation. A part of him now lives in me, and whenever I stand to speak, I say thank you, Lord, for this family who I am connected to in a way that is nothing short of a miracle. I'll be praying daily for your family. I thank you again. I pray someday we meet. God bless you. Sincerely grateful, David. I just at some time hope to meet with this family and see a little piece of my son. Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing that. City Councilman, thank you so much for sharing that powerful story. Again, organ donation is a celebration of life for individuals who've been personally touched and received a transplantation, and those who were donors and their family for the courageous event that they've had to help save other individuals. Again, I want to thank the wonderful work of the RMV for presenting this important question. That one question can truly help save a life, and it's very important. Mayor, you have a wonderful city here. Greatly appreciate the work that you do to help bring attention to something that we can truly all take effect in, and that is registering as an organ and tissue donor at the RMV or online at donatelifenewengland.org. And for the 5th year in a row, we're so pleased to be in this beautiful building for you to proclaim April as Donate Life Month and to share your words. Thank you, sir.
What a wonderful story, Counselor, that some good came out of such a horrible and tragic event, and to get to know that some of the good that your family has done, and it's wonderful of you to share it. I'm here today for the 5th year in a row to say that what a great opportunity that citizens of Haverhill have to actually be able to save a life. You don't need to run into a burning building to save a life. All you need to do is sign up with the Registry of Motor Vehicles. So today I'd like to present this proclamation that whereas there are more than 121,000 Americans with more than 5,000 in New England and more than 3,000 in Massachusetts who are currently awaiting a life-saving organ transplant. And whereas there are over 1 million life-enhancing tissue transplants each year that are made possible by generous donations of corneas, bone, skin, or other tissue, and whereas we can all help to save someone's life and benefit up to 50 recipients by signing up to become an organ and tissue donor, by enrolling in the Massachusetts Donor Registry, where we apply for or renew our driver's licenses, or by registering online at www.donatelifenewengland.org. And whereas Massachusetts is home to the pioneering effort of many of the world's first organ transplant surgeons, it is fitting that Massachusetts continue its unique leadership role and join in the national goal of signing up to 50% of our driving population to become donors, and is dedicated to making it fast and easy to sign up to save a life through the Registry of Motor Vehicles. And whereas this observance pays tribute to organ and tissue donors and their families, whose decision it is to donate life enables others to receive life-saving transplant and tissues for transplant, as you just heard about here from Councilor LePage. Now, therefore, I, James J. Fiorentini, do hereby proclaim the month of April as Donate Life Month, and I urge all citizens of this city to take cognizance of this event and to sign up to donate a tissue. I'm proud to present this proclamation to you for the 5th year in a row, and thank you for the wonderful job that you do in promoting this.
Thank you, sir. Greatly appreciate it. Mayor, it's a great pleasure to work with a leader who realizes that through his position, he can bring attention to individuals who've been personally touched and share something that everyone can do. City Councilor, thank you so much. The volunteers, thank you so much. And realize this is just a small example of people who've been personally touched in Massachusetts, in New England, and throughout the United States, where organ and tissue donation can truly help affect other individuals' lives. The state agency of the RMV does a fantastic job of verbally presenting this voluntary question to the general public, and we are thrilled to have the support of the state legislature and Chairman Dempsey to support such a wonderful event. Thank you so much for your time. It's great to be in a community such as Haverhill, where everyone's really trying to help each other out.